So where in your life have you been doing less than your best? I want to talk to you as your coach today is, having an attitude of excellence. It's funny, a lot of us, including myself, I've done things where I was like, oh, that's good enough. I'll do fine there. And when you really think about it, I mean, if you're flying in an airplane, wouldn't you want those people that built the airplane to kind of build it in excellence? Like, think about that for a second. And what other areas of our life have we not been playing excellent at? One of my good friends, who's also a mentor to me, and I've been part of his mastermind, Bo Eason, he played in the NFL for many, many years as a defensive back. He got transferred over to the San Francisco 49ers. And Bo was the kind of guy where he always woke up early than everybody else, got on the practice field, got in the weight room before everybody else. But this day, his first day of practice for the 49ers, so he goes out there early before anybody, but there's one guy already out there before him. And you know who it is? Mr. Jerry Rice. I mean, one of the top receivers in the entire, NFL, just in history, right? And he really observed that, and he saw like he was already a full sweat working out before anybody even got there. And so, he was talking about how they're going out for some just little slant patterns. They're just kind of jogging and they're running and they're catching slant patterns, and all the other receivers are just sitting there and they're just kind of trotting and they're kind of catching the ball and tucking it and be like, okay, that's cool. Toss the ball back. It'd be very just kind of lackadaisical, just kind of warm up because it's warm up, right? But when Jerry got to the line, okay, when it was time for him to just get a practice throw from the quarterback, okay, he literally sits there. He's like, he's got his stance. He's ready to go. He's looking at the quarterback, and all of a sudden he goes, boom. He hits the three-step slant. He catches the ball. He tucks the ball. He looks at the end zone. He goes, yo, and he goes all the way down. I mean, and sometimes they were practicing on the 50-yard line. He would run 50 yards to the end zone. Sometimes they were practicing on the opposite 20-yard line, so he's running 80 yards to the end zone. Every time he caught a practice ball, he went crazy and sprinted down to the end zone, okay? And so everybody else, when they got up, they're just lackadaisical, doing their thing, but Jerry's the one going full out in practice. Because he was doing things in excellence, and so Bo goes up to Jerry, he's like, dude, what's going on, man? Like, why are you like going full speed, like every single practice pass to the end zone? He goes, simple. Every time my hand touched this football, every molecule in my body knows it needs to end up in the end zone. That's it. Bo was like, I get it. So when I hear that, where in our life are we not running all the way to the end zone? And I need to hear this too right now. I mean, part of these videos that I do is so I can hear them again because I need to be reminded of this stuff, right? To do things in excellence. And so are we doing things in excellence at our job, in our career? And at home with our relationships. I mean, where are we falling short and really not going all the way up to excellence and doing things in excellence? I mean, even making your bed, even, straightening up the kitchen, even how your car looks like on the inside, even maybe how you put yourself together in your outfit, when you go to work or when you're going somewhere, right? It's that little extra 30 seconds to a minute of time to make sure whatever you're doing is in excellence. Right? And I think that today could start that day. Maybe you're like, hey, you know what? I've got some areas of my life I've been pretty excellent at, but these couple areas I haven't. Say, okay, well then adjust those. One of my friends and mentors, another guy, Joe Polish, talks about be willing to destroy anything in your life that's not excellent. I mean, that's kind of a over-the-top mindset. But just think about that. What if you tried that on for a little bit? What if you were willing to destroy anything in your life that is not excellent? I mean, think about the raising of the bar that you're doing. And now some of you might be going, well, Jefferson, that's easy for you to say. You're just sitting there in front of a video and talking about this and all that. But hey, let me tell you where I had to come from to get to this point, and what I constantly keep on, butting up against, my dragon, so to speak, is raising the bar for myself. There's always another level for ourselves, right? There's always the best version of ourselves, and we're always chasing the best version of ourselves. So when we come even better, guess what? There's even a better version. And so we're chasing that, and we're always becoming a better version of ourselves. And so excellence is in a way kind of eluding us as well, right? But I think that's a pretty good way of living life. If not, I'm not saying be a Gestapo on myself and be like depressed because I'm not saying perfect. I'm saying doing things in excellence. Okay, I want to separate that. Okay, because the worst thing you can do is try to be perfect. There was one guy that was perfect. It was, Jesus Christ. He died on the cross, right? And so, I mean, it's like, let's do things in excellence. I'm saying to the best of your ability that you know how to do. And we know, and you know that. You know when you're doing something and you're doing it the best that you can. You know that. But you also know when you're not doing things the best that you can, right? I mean, I hate to admit it, but I've done that too. Oh yeah, it's okay, it's good, and it just kind of irks at me. It kind of bothers me. It's like a splinter in my brain. Like, you know what? I should have done a better job at that, And so it's just a reminder for all of us today: is hey, let's raise the bar. Let's do things in excellence, right? That that airplane you're riding on, or the car that you're driving, or whatever thing that you're doing. I hope that person that built it did it in excellence, right? And so let's go through life like that and do things in excellence, and let's be a person of excellence, and let's let people expect that of us, because I think that's going to help us get to our next destination healthy, wealthy, and happy. So let's do things in excellence. I'll see you on the next video.